Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. Today, we are continuing our coverage of the civil war in the former state of Ethiopia, and obviously covering the Eritrean invasion of the Tigray region. We're going to look at two different subjects today. First, it'll center on the Eritrean invasion, and we've heard Abiy Ahmed, the warlord who now controls the former state of Ethiopia, or parts of the former state of Ethiopia. And it was interesting to hear some statements by him talking about the intervention of foreign elements in the current civil war. Now, I'm not sure what he's referring to. Could he possibly be referring to the Eritrean invasion of the Tigray region? Could he possibly be referring to the tacit approval that he gave to Isaias Afwerki and the Eritrean army to invade the Tigray region? Is that the outside international forces coming to play in the former state of Ethiopia? I think probably not. I don't think he's talking about that. But should he be talking about that? Is the pot calling the kettle black? Possibly. If you look at what's happening right now in northern Tigray, you would probably say, could it be the foreign entities that he is referring to is the Eritrean army? And again, that's not what he is referring to by any stretch of the imagination, but probably should be. Additionally, we're going to have a look now in southeastern Tigray. The Abiy loyalist army has been stalled just to the north of Korim for some time now. Obviously, they've moved north along the A2 highway, seized control of Alamata. Not all of it. There's still Tigrayan defense forces present in Alamata and to the west, in all likelihood east as well. And they move north, and allegedly it would appear that they are in between. The Abiy loyalist army is in between Korim in the city up here of Maychew. So what is causing the Abiy loyalist army not to move past the towns of Maychew and Mahoney in this direction? Well, as you can see, to the east, it's fairly flat land, flat territory. And these are the areas in which we're seeing the Abiy loyalist forces supplying their forward operating elements in this direction towards Mahoney and Maychew. The big problem the Abiy loyalist forces are having is especially along the A2 highway. We're going to zoom in now, and we're going to look at their access of advance from Korim to Maychew. And as we go along this route, you can see obviously it's very rugged terrain. And where they're running into problems, and what they're doing right now, the Abiy loyalist army, is they're attempting to enter into this hill country, the Hashingu Forest Reserve, to the east of the A2 highway. Again, we believe the Tigrayan Defense Forces are very much operating in this locale, and they're able to come out of these highlands and essentially engage and destroy the Abiy loyalist convoys, especially the supply and logistics convoys that are attempting to run along the A2 highway, much like the highway to hell further north along the B30. We all know how that's going for the Eritrean army. But again, if you look here, a lot of switchbacks, very rugged terrain, and then these mountain passes are very, very difficult for the Abiy loyalist forces to circumnavigate. Now, a little different to the east, again, but nonetheless, somewhat the same. If we go up here, you have the Mahoney Gap. These two terrain features here, in which the Tigrayan Defense Forces have dug into these hills, and then they're able to come out and engage the forces of the Abiy loyalist armies that are attempting to navigate down these roads. We'll kind of have another position. So again, just a few anti-tank guided weapon systems, recoilless rifles, artillery, positioned here is causing the Abiy loyalist forces significant issues. And it just gets worse as you get to, it's not as bad near Mahoney as it is Maychew. And if you're coming into Maychew, and I really hope I'm saying that right, I'm sure someone will correct me, there is a significant terrain feature, and we'll slowly get to the town right here, just to the west of the town. This is a massive terrain feature. And if we just measure this from the base of the highway to the mountain, and we're going to convert this to, well, we'll stick with meters. So you're looking at a well over 1,000 meter mountain terrain feature that overlooks very close to the main road coming into Maychew. If we convert that to feet, 3,554 feet. The base of the mountain, just how close this mountain is, and let's convert this back over to meters, is 273 meters. So again, this road is well within just even accurate AK-47 fire, just above the base of this mountain. And then other weapon systems obviously can be employed further up the mountain to include anti-tank guided weapon systems, just 1,100 meters from the top, with the road at its base. So this is the challenge that the Abiy loyalist forces are having right now. And we understand that obviously the Tigrayan Defense Forces not only are here present, but are dug into this mountain. Yeah, the Abiy loyalist forces have drones, but those drones don't carry the size and scope of a warhead that is needed to blast into some of these defensive positions, these tunnels, these bunkers that the Tigrayan Defense Forces are maintaining. They can hit troops in the open, they can hit convoys, and that sort of target with the TB2 Bayraktar. And then really outside of that, it's coming in with Su-27s acting as bomb trucks, but even then, the accuracy of those systems just isn't on the level needed to hit some of these Tigrayan Defense Force strong points, especially the ones that are dug in reverse slope. And this kind of really gives you a really good idea of just how strong of a position it is. So we're at the top of the terrain feature, and as we just come over the top here, you can see perfect fields of fire down on this main road. So a very difficult situation for the Abiy loyalist forces to continue its campaign deeper and deeper into the Tigray region. And then from there, even if they get into Maychew, it just gets worse. So that is the challenges that the Abiy loyalist forces are currently having. And again, we can just go ahead and call the A2 highway Highway to Hell Part 2 for the Abiy loyalist forces. So I hope that gives you a good idea of kind of what is causing the holdup, and probably will continue to cause the holdup of the Abiy loyalist forces as they try to proceed north. So that's what we have for today. Thanks for joining us. More to come very, very soon. And as always, have a good day.